Okay. Let's see. Should work. Yes, yes, it works. Hello everyone. Hello. Let me check. Okay. Should work. Yes, it seems so. So, hello everyone. How are you? It's been a while, 1 week from my latest live stream, and we are ready to continue the A-18 Super Hornet project that, as you may notice, is almost ready. We are very close to the end, and I see Cody. Hello, Cody. Happy Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars. Oh, it's May the 4th. Didn't notice. Thank you for the reminder. So, yep. Happy Star Wars Day to you as well. Hello, Danny. Tachanka. And finally my Leopard will be shown. Yep, why not? I have here the projects to check. The Leopard, the Maximator, the MiG, the Sub. So yep, why not? So we can change a bit from aircraft. And I'm doing why? What happened? In the meanwhile, in the meanwhile, you answer this question. So why? Here you may see the F-18 progress with the only part missing, the landing gear, as usual, because landing gears are always a nightmare. So yeah, today we will try to complete the back landing gears. The front one is finished. Here you can see a little bit of mess. Maybe I can clean a little. These were all my front landing gear tests. I test some things. So for now, let's delete everything. This one can be still useful. So no, delete here, delete here. And I can keep this one actually, because later I'll ask you which do you think is the coolest antenna thing to add here. I added this one, but there are other possible choices, so you can help me to choose which one is better. Finals incoming, and the stress is skyrocketing. Okay, yes, stress is a bad thing. I don't like it neither. Well, probably no one likes stress, so I can imagine. Also, exams for my degree of proficiency in English. Okay, so exams are yes, are stressing. I may understand. So yep, I agree with Danny. Good luck. It's the only thing we can do here. Wish you good luck. But why are you here? You should study. Don't take me wrong. I appreciate you are here with us while making this hopefully short live streams. Usually I'm already late, especially these last live streams, but it's important to study, so let me see. I probably the best physics and math. Oh, so the one that should be most difficult, you are probably better. Good. Oh well, again, good luck with it. So in the meanwhile, while waiting maybe others to come here and start the live stream, what do you think? Would you like to have an overall update of what I did from the last live stream with the F-18 was 2 weeks ago. So I did some progress, well, a very good amount of progress, especially on the front here. I spent a lot of time on this section, and also on the back. Well, here I simply closed the gaps in the tail, so they are same design we decided before, but with the gaps closed, and added some beacon lights here on the top. The engine the same, I simply closed here. I added some details on the back, top back to be precise here. Not sure what these are. It seems air intakes, well, more the intakes, outtakes, because the intakes are here. This one can open, and I made them openable, so here you can see some little details like opening air intakes. What else? There are more here on the front. What else I added? Yes, on the bottom I added the arresting hook for the aircraft carrier. It's the same design we had for the F-14 Tomcat, so I simply copied from there and placed here because I don't know, I think it's cool, I like it. Landing gear are still a work in progress. For now I simply calculated you know, the distance from the ground. As you may notice, they are on the same level, even though this one we still have to find a way to close it inside. It's always a mess. Back landing gears are always messy, and aircraft carrier, well, not aircraft carrier, but these aircraft landing gears are even worse because of the weird shape. No, not well. Here, yes, you can see how they change the shape while closing, and of course in Lego is a bit more tricky. Here is more visible. See, you have this weird angle, or well, here you cannot see it because it's flying, but once it touches the ground they change the shape. In Lego of course it's a bit more difficult, so here we have to work it a bit. The air intakes are still the same. What else I added? Well, I of course completed here the cockpit section, so maybe you can check the inside. Well, to check the inside, this is the closed configuration. You have to disconnect this one. See, it's connected only here, and now you can open everything without problems. So disconnect. Let's see. Nope, maybe this one. Okay, with this one we can open it. So we can open this one this way. As you may see here, it's the maximum. You cannot open it more than this, but that's enough. And inside I added some details here and there, you know, as usual. When we have space, I always add details. What else? I think we can close this one. The nose, I don't remember. Last time we finished the nose, or we were still working on it. I'm not really sure. Hello, Santiago. I almost never do landing gears in planes. I just make stand for them. That's a good idea, solution. It's much easier, but I'm probably one of the few, but I really like them when they are on the ground. So the stand is good, but you have to make them in flying configurations, so with the landing gears closed. While I kinda like them when they have the landing gears open. Maybe it's just me. I don't know why, but I really like the landing gears that are actually not a real problem. The real problem is being crazy like me and want to make them foldable. Because if you simply disconnect them and close the hatches, you have no problems, because see, the whole landing gear is connected only here. I just have to make an hatch here. You disconnect landing gear, problem solved. But I'm crazy, so I want them to make to fold. And now I'll show you what I did here. The front landing gear, I'm biased because I designed it, but I think is one, no, maybe yes, maybe it's the best landing gear I designed until now. I really love how it turned out, and probably I'll copy this landing gear to my next creations in the future, because I really like it. That's probably the most easy way to deal with this problem. Yep. If you do not make the landing gears, is of course the easiest. Or if you want, you can make them disconnectable, so you or have the landing gears or don't have them, and you don't have to work on the inside and make them foldable. So you simply disconnect them, close the hatches, problem solved. So you don't need internal space and have much less problems than this way. But you know, foldable are cool. So the front landing gear looks very realistic because I followed this reference that we found last time, and I actually copied the original one, so it's not completely my idea. I simply tried to follow what the real engineers did for the real landing gear. Of course, it's a bit different because it's Lego, but I think it's actually pretty accurate. Especially, look here, this thing that goes down, and well, actually here the hook for the catapult is in up position, but this one can go down inside the catapult and follow the same line, because of course well, there is all the forces needed for the launch. But you would have to take in mind that this one now is up, but when down, follow this line, and I tried, as you may see, to do the same here. And now I show you how crazy is the final result. I'm really in love with it. So upside down, yes, and later you have to tell me which antenna here is the best solution among them. So help me decide which one looks better. And before checking the landing gear, I also added here the beacon lights, and the beacon light, and I still missed the one on the bottom. There should be one somewhere here, but I didn't found it because Super Hornet Night, there are some images on the landing aircraft carrier. It's very useful, this thing to find the beacon lights during night, but I'm not really sure where is it, the one on the bottom. There should be a red one on the bottom usually, but maybe not, maybe it's me. See, here you can see the small beacon light here on the front. Where is it? Also here you can see the beacon lights on the wing, and I cannot find the one on the bottom, so maybe it's not present, not sure. By the way, upside down, now I'll show you how cool is this landing gear. Hide the ground for now. Of course it's foldable. The only thing you have to disconnect, because we do not have space, but I think you can forgive me, especially after you will see the final result, is the hook for the catapult. So this one have to be disconnected because I still didn't find a way to put it inside. Maybe later, yes. For now, no. So for now, simply disconnect it. You can close the landing gear very simply inside. So this one can, well, very simply when the program collaborates. Let's see. Okay, so very simply you can put this one inside this way, see? Then of course you can close the hatches. Now I'll show you the first one, and where is the second one? Why is colliding? Ah yes, because this one is not closed up until the end. You can go lower. Okay, not colliding anymore. And ooh, I forgot to add this one on the other side as well. Okay. Now close also this one. Okay, see, now it's perfectly closed. Of course you can close also this one. Let's do it now. Okay, see, it's pretty nice. But the most interesting thing is here. I'm really proud of this part. What you have to do to close this one inside is first move this one forward. See, you can choose where to place it. So we place it a little bit forward. Then inside this one is very long. Here we have the bar. You can close this one more inside the bar. At this point, let's see, maybe from here is more visible. I show you the secret. The part I used here for the rotating movement is empty inside. That means we can push everything down this way. See? Because it goes on the back. At this point, you can finally rotate the whole thing inside this way, and boom, it's closed. Shoal. So yep, sorry, this one is the ground and the only thing, and it's closed. I think the final result is pretty nice. I really like it. Still have to find maybe a way to completely hide this section. Maybe we can change the one with a 4, I don't know. Still have to decide this way. But I think the movement later will be not so smooth, so that's why I'm not really sure. But don't think this may be a huge problem. Maybe we can try also to hide it with some more pieces. Still work in progress. But it works. For me this way is already enough. I like it. What do you think? And now I'll show you backward. This is how it opens. Okay. Perfect. And the last thing. Here before I forgot about this. So let's add it again here. Okay. And now it's time to work on the back landing gear. That will be our nightmare for today. And maybe, well, yes, I have to keep this one simply because I want to know where the ground is to stay at the same level. I think this one may work when open, but when closed, well, it's another matter. Lorenzo Cella, hello. Is this a more modernized F-18? Is the Super Hornet is the latest version, but not the really last one. I'm basing my my model on the F version. That is the first version of the Super Hornet, but we also have the G variant. That is the real one. The real latest one is called Growler, should be the nickname. That is even more modernized. We have, for example, one of the most immediate thing to notice here is not so flat, but is much bulkier because we have more fuel tanks. I'll show you. I can show you. Super Hornet Growler should be and the last batch should be the 3, so Growler 3. Nope. Nope. Where is it? Let's remove the... Okay, here we have a 3D... Okay, found it. But this one, see, we have more fuel tanks here. This one is more updated version. But the real latest one is not this. Oh well. I'm basing on one of the latest in any way. This one is the previous. This one is the previous. Another thing you may notice on the one of the latest variant is what I added here on the back that is not present on the previous versions that you can see here. See? And also here you can notice some air intakes. These are all updates not present on the previous versions. I think the normal old F-18 always was a single seater. No, also the previous F-18 was both single and both seater. We have the F-18 C and D. C is a single seater, D is the dual seater, and E and F are single seater and two seaters for the Super Hornet. And also the air intakes, also actually the old F-18 was quite smaller compared to the new one. I don't know if we can easily find the image, but I have on the channel a dedicated video with all the differences between the Hornet and the Super Hornet, so if you are curious, check it, because I spent quite an amount of time finding all the differences and making a video on it. But let's see if we can find... Okay, here is my video. This one is the thumbnail of my video. I'm glad that if you search for the difference, you can see my video here. But what I would like to find... Okay, maybe here you can already see it's a bit longer, a bit larger. This one is the Super Hornet. But what you can immediately notice is the wing area. From here, also this part, also this is part of the wing area, is much wider, and also the wings to the previous one. Also the tail here, the wing tails are different, are larger, and of course the air intakes, as you mentioned. Actually not the air intakes itself, the air intakes are the same. The part that you can see here that is more squarey is mounted in front of the original air intake, so inside is still roundy. Maybe you can notice here, see, if we zoom a lot, maybe you can notice that inside is still roundy. And here you can see a little bit of light, because this one is simply positioned in front of the standard air intake. This one was made to two main reasons. The main one is to reduce the radar cross section, so being less detectable for the radar, because flat air intakes of course are more detectable, while this shape is less detectable by radars. Music, stop it. Okay. And also because this way the air come inside the engine in a better way, and is especially in super speed, super sound speed. So when they go Mach 1, 2 and more, this kind of air intake is really helpful. But not enough, that's why we also have the auxiliary air intakes here on the top, that are these two here. It's a very cool aircraft, even though the F-14 was better. The F-18 was better. Okay, here... No, this one is the F-35. Oh, found it! So here is even more visible. This one was the F-18, and this one is this one was the Hornet, and this one is the Super Hornet. So you can notice how much bulkier is it. It's bigger. Overall, is bigger. Supersonic. Thank you, Cody. My word finder. So, and that's also why I started the V2 with the Super Hornet, because when you have to shrink things, is always more difficult. So I thought, let's start with the Super Hornet that is bigger, so should be also be easier, and then I'll try to make the standard Hornet shrinking what we will do here. Even though I am already scared about, you know, shrink all of this. Luckily, most of the work will be on the air surfaces, so wings, tail, should be easier. The most difficult part until now was, you know, the cockpit, landing gears, and they should be the same, more or less. But yep, they should remain the same. So hopefully the most difficult part will be already done for the future standard Hornet. And a question for you that maybe are more aware about it, especially Cody, because it's your country. The Blue Angels that are, you know, the air show best of the best United States pilot. They usually use the F-18 for their air shows, and I know they were using the standard F-18, but they I'm not really sure, because I've seen just some clips, but they are using now Super Hornets as well, and not the standard one, because I would like to make also the Blue Angel version of it. But I'm not sure if they use now the Super Hornet or the standard one. So which one I have to make the Blue Angel variant? Hello Dimitrius! F-14 for life. Completely agree, Danny. Completely agree. Now, for now, let's hide this one a second. Just a second, the ground. How we can make this landing gear to close? I already did something, as you may see here. This one is not straight, but what is my idea? My idea is to make this one open this way, because when you reach this point, so let's start from the open position. When you reach this point, let's say that you have something here. Now is empty because we are building, but of course will not be empty later. So plates, let's add some plates. 1 and 2, a little bit more. I'm thinking, let's see, a plate round maybe is the one I'm searching for. Nope, too high. Probably a bracket. Brackets are always the solution. Let's add this one for now. Okay, see? Now this one will, when open, will touch this part, this bracket. This way, when you are in the, now it's upside down, but when you are this position, you know, gravity, we have always think about gravity go downwards, and this way this one will simply stop in position, so will not fall. Now what we have to stop is also this other movement, because we have an inclination and we do not want this one to go crazy this way, so we want to stop it in position as well. Maybe we can use this bracket. Let's see. If we add something like a slope, maybe a slope like this, will this stop it from fall down? Probably not. Nope. We'll go up until here, and we do not like it. We want something more, because until now we simply stop it in this position, but we also have to stop it this way. Once we figure out how to stop it in open position, we can start closing and find a way to place this thing inside the aircraft. So we want it to stop here. Let's see. A simple plate. Sometimes the answer is easier than we thought. Well, here is actually touching. What if we make it properly touching? So this one will stop this way. Let's see. The collision should work, but as you may see, it's not. So I prefer to not believe the collision and try to figure out with my eyes. Now I think it can still go a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, now it's actually touching, so should not fall this direction more than this. Show the ground. Okay. Okay, here is touching simply because he's on the ground, it's normal. It's not a big deal, it's just millimeters, we will not notice, no problem. So the ground distance is okay. The inclination, more or less, a little bit more would be better. A little bit more, but I think if we use tiles would be too much. Let's see. If we use a tile, nope, nope, too much, too much, too much. So, or we stick with the simple, you know, plate, even though this solution was simply a test, but it's already working. Or we may try another way. For example, this one can go also on the other side, it's not important. We simply need something here. We simply need something here. Now it's not important. Delete this one for now. So, what if on this other side we add something this way, for example? Okay, still not stopping it. If we add another one, is too much. Okay, nope. What about the usual bracket? Let's try. If we add the usual bracket this way, for example, that can be very useful later also for closing everything, because we can add something this way, see, to follow the shape. I like it. But what we have to check is this movement. Okay, let's see. How much will you go? Nope. Let's try again, please. Open, open, too much. My collision is never working when I need it. Okay, we still have a little bit more. Okay, something this way. What about it? Seems the same to me. Sure. Okay, the ground distance is still okay. But I think it's the same as before. Not notice any difference. Let's see. Remove, remove, remove. Rotate this one the other side. Add one. And yep, it's the same. So nothing changed. I think we can stick this way. What do you think? To me it works. We have a bit of inclination. Now I use this one as a reference. Here you may notice a bigger inclination simply because it's on the ground. When flying is more straight, on the ground is more inclined here. In Lego I simply choose a middle way because of course we cannot be 100% precise. Even because here is also lower, probably because of the payload here. Because if we search for okay, here is landing, you may see that is there is less inclination, but even here you can see the air intakes we were talking before on the top. If we search, I like this image. Super Hornet landing. Super Hornet carrier. I would like to find an image without much payload. From the front, you will notice that the okay, maybe this one is a video game. Yes, it's a video game. But with less payload, you will probably notice how the landing gear. See, okay, here is still landing. However, when there is here, for example, is on the ground, it's arresting. Here you can see the arresting hook. See. The landing gear is less stressed because probably there is no fuel inside here, so it's lighter. And that's why I decided to, to this inclination. It's a middle solution. Hello, Omar. Hope you're doing well. Yep, I am. Thank you. I hope you as well. Servus waffle. Waffle? Waffle. I'm hungry. How about a 1x1 slope? Blue Angels fly the Super Hornet. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. I've seen them, but it was years ago, so... Well, for now we have already a confirmation from Danny that they fly the Super Hornet. So we can make this one the Blue Angel camo later. So probably something this way should work. Is this part expensive? Because this yes, this is not a friendly bracket, but this other one is more friendly, if I remember. 0.5. No, this one is the more friendly because we have more colors and possible choices. Okay, no. Never mind. And this way should be when it's open, but we have also to make it close. Okay, let's always check the ground distance. So if I did everything right, once it's open, it should stay this way, simply thanks to the gravity, because gravity push down, so this one will not move on the side more than this, simply thanks to this 1x1 plate here, and will not fall down thanks to the other part here. It should, at least. Now we have to close it. So, for close everything, I don't know, we can do it on the other side. No, I want this one as a reference for the, you know, the air intakes and all. So, let's see, we have to close it. The first thing, let's check the original one. We had, okay, here. This is what it looks like, the original aircraft. We have the space here for the landing gears. As you may see, here is round, so they will probably rotate. We can do the same, maybe. And this one move diagonally this way. Of course, it's not possible for us because it's really crazy mechanism. It's a really crazy mechanism, but we will try to get close to it at least. Let's see. First, let's make it straight. Even though that one closed diagonally, so we should go, to be precise, more this way. Then we can start closing inside this way. Oh, it's already touching everywhere, but we are moving diagonally. Now the original one, of course, is better because you can simply stretch it straight, so make it straight, rotate the landing gear, and very good. You are very, very bravo, but in Lego is not possible. What we may do here? Well, rotating the landing gear is not a bad idea. I mean, once it's open, this one can be disconnected. I know it's not the best solution, but we can disconnect it and reconnect it inside again, this way, okay? This is not a big deal, I guess. Well, we can make it also rotating. We have the rotating one, but the rotating one has friction. Yes, it has friction, but again, we have something else that can move on the ground, they can rotate, I don't know. What do you think? You can simply... I think this way works better, so you simply disconnect and reconnect. And if we close it, where it touches, because it will touch somewhere for sure. See? Here collision is telling us, hey, something... No, wait. Is it collision or is the program? Sometimes the program is simply go crazy. No, I think it's the collision that is telling us we have a problem. But okay, let's remove this one for a second. Give me... Maybe we simply need more space. Okay. So we simply have to make the hatches bigger. This way, can we close? Can we close it? Having this one moving like the real one would be better, but then would be a problem. Where are you touching? So your problem is this one. we can fix it, it's not a problem. What I want to know is, can you completely close inside this way? So you can close up until here. And if we go diagonal like the real one, maybe a bit less, you know, this way, just to stay in the middle, we have enough space to make hatches on the sides, because this one is quite large, so we need some space here, some space here. Well, here it's easier because this one is thinner, and we can close it inside this way. It looks quite weird. The original one is simply straight, so the landing gear is flat, but I guess we have to find a compromise with Lego. This way seems to work. Maybe we can close it on the other side? Nah. Having this one moving would be better, you know, opening and close. There are parts to do it. Also strong part. No ball joints. No. Sit. No ball joints. But there are parts like this one, you see? We have this kind of parts that can achieve the movement we want. 1 and 2, see? This one can replace this part very easily. So you can simply remove this one and replace with this. The main problem is that, yes, it's moving, very cool, but on the ground will not resist to the weight of the aircraft. So that's why I prefer to find a different solution. Hello Dima! Something like this. But now the point is, if we do something like this, first, can we reconnect this one again here? Nope, is touching, so nope. So you are a nope and you are a nope. Okay. Then what we have to do here to close it? This one is 3 studs wide, while here we have 4. So we have to find a way to close this one inside that goes from 4 to 3. The easiest solution I have in mind now can be brackets, because brackets are always a solution, or modified bricks. Let's start with modified bricks. Something like you should do the trick. So let's start this way. And I think it's already touching. Okay, no, maybe we have to use the brackets that are thinner. Let's start with brackets, maybe later we change. So if we use brackets this way, see, no touching. On the other side as well, actually on this side maybe no. Not sure on this side if we need it, because it's the internal side, so will be probably hidden. And if here we add the hatches, not sure. Let's start with this side first. So let's add some more of this. This one is touching, that's why. Let's see. Maybe yes, so let's move it this way a little. It's not important if we do not have anything here, and actually we can do this. Okay, problem solved. here we have something, well, we can fix it later. What we do now is checking about the hatch. Let's use a standard hatch technique like this one for now. So let's add this one here, has to go higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4. Okay. Let's see. Close the hatches this direction. Too large. Don't like you. Let's go inside a bit. Okay, should still be able to close, but not interfere with the landing gear. Something this way. Something this way should work. To be precise would be even better. Yes, would be even better, but of course it's touching. Even if we move it this way. Ah, it's touching here. Okay, something I didn't do. See, this is another problem. Because if touching, where we can make it if we go outside a bit like we were doing before, so this way, let's test it just to be sure. Okay. Original one, larger, smaller hatches. So here we can go very large. So the ideal way would be having two of these, 1 and 2. Okay, something this way. And of course it's touching. Well, maybe not 2, but just a 3x3 with a tile 2x3. Okay, something like this, okay? On this side. But it's a bit too high. Don't really like it. I would like to stay, you know, on the same line. Well, actually no. This one has to be higher. And if we do the same on the other side, maybe on the other side, are they the same sides? Not sure. A solution may be, okay, tile, you know, making everything this way. Not the same, you know, not the same sides. Now, for now, let's connect it this way, just for testing. But, you know, making the hatches this way. That one opens like this, the other opens like this. Of course, they can be inverted if we want the bigger one on the other side. And now you can open it. And now you can open it. While for this one that is shorter, and the problem here, I don't know. I mean, it's higher, but not so much. Because here would be nice having, you know, something like this also here. So it's 3, 4 and 5. Something this way would be nice. that of course is touching. Touching. Way too big on the outside. That's nice. Ruben Franken, where is? This thing looking mad fine. Thank you very much. The Viggen. Oh, Swedish plane. Viggen is not one in my request list for now, but in the future maybe yes. The first Swedish plane I would like to build is the Gripen or Gripen. That's the very first I would like to build because it's one of my favorite aircraft ever. Very small, very cheap, but still very useful, powerful. Really like it. So if I have to choose, the Gripen will arrive before the Viggen. This way too big on the outside. The dimension here is the same of the landing gear, so we can agree is a 3x3. Now, if we want them to be the same, the only way is using rails. So the 3x3 can be achieved by these parts that are rails. So see, one here, in total is 1, 2 and 3, so they will be the same. But we cannot have a 3x3. The minimum is a 3x4. So if we make it longer, that solution is possible. It's not flatty, we have the studs on the top, but it's possible at least. And here, I don't know. Here they look more squarey to me. So this is a solution. Not really sure. Maybe we can invert them. Maybe it's better. Something like this. While here, are we still on the same? Let's see. Simply checking. Okay. We are following the same shape of the air intake. We do not want them to be too fatty. While this one opens, of course, externally, I suppose. Let's see. What we may do here. For now, remove everything. Remove and remove. Keep in mind that we can still change this system. Now what we need to check first are where are the hatches and the dimension. And if we have to change something here, because yes, this is a solution, but if we cannot find a way to make it possible, we can still change the landing gear completely. For now, this seems the easiest solution, even though this one, if was here, would be maybe better. But when you open, you cannot stop it anymore, so this one for now is my best choice. What if we, rotate everything differently? Because this one can stay. Okay. This one, this way will go crazy. Okay, it seems the only possible way to keep the arm here as much lower as possible. So, sorry, I was just kidding. Copy and mirror this one for a second. So if we find a way to close this one, is 3 plus 1 is 4, 5 and 6. 6 we can make it open, but we want it just because there is this little inclination. Probably something 2 studs wide will be better. So something this way. I think we need okay, now it's 4 of them, but you know, you can be a 2x4 plus a 2x2, I don't know, but probably we need 2 of these and 2 of these. On this side it should not be difficult, I think. Nope, it's touching. Again touching. Not touching. Okay, so on this side, not touching, but okay, now I more believe you. On this side we can add a 1x6. This way should work. Also one here, to be honest, should not be a problem. This way works for sure. On the other side, we have this one to open. We should change something here. Copy and mirror here. Give me a plate modified this way. Okay. Let's say that we find a way. Now it's not important. We still have to find first what we need and then how make it possible. Plate modified, give me, no, plate round should be, because they moved it in a different category. Yep, it's here. Collision. Well, and now it's not important. I just need to connect it here. Music, stop it again. Can you? Okay. Hello, Blue Flight. The Draken, also the Draken, well actually the Draken was recently built by another designer, very good. You can find it on my Instagram. No, there is not the story anymore. I don't remember the name. But was already built in a very good version, so the Draken is not in my plan for now. I feel like there is the 19 seconds delay. Only 19 seconds? Really? Usually are minutes. If there are only seconds, I think we'll be already... we are already lucky. You can make 4 and 4 as with the rails. So this is 4 and 4. You mean this way? If we make the rails here 4, here has to be shorter, of course. Has to be shorter. For now, let's see. If we find a way to make this possible. Okay, so the height is okay. It works. That's the question. So if we open one, I need something to make the program work. Okay, open one, open two. Too much space. It is too large. Is way too large. Is way too large. But I have no other idea. But it's really too large. Come on. No, I don't like it because it's too large. What if... What I clicked? Wrong button. It's way too large. What if I find a way to close it this way? Not this way. This way, okay? Because this one follow the bottom, while this one will follow, you know, where this one is positioned, okay? So remove this one for a second. If I connect it this way, and it's possible, I have to find a way, but it's possible for sure. It will not even touch here, so should be possible. And here we simply close it, so this one will be simply closed. Where is it? Plate. Give me a plate. Okay, so this way will be simply closed, okay, like this. Of course, later we will make the shape very cute and everything. Now it's not important. Now we are only thinking about functionality. The only problem is here that, as you may see, it's a little bit outside. That's the only thing I may not like. But for now, let's check if it works. Okay, so this one cannot close here, but has to close here. There is a lot of empty space, we don't like it, so let's go with rails to reduce the gap. So is a 1, 2 and a 3. Okay, change color because I cannot see properly the difference. Okay, copy and copy. Okay, so is a little bit open. Not the best, but not so bad neither. But this way, when we go open it, this way, it's more realistic. See? It looks more the real one. Then we open the back here as well, 1 and 2. I don't like this one, is too large. But now is still in a testing phase, so don't care so much. Let's see, can this one now go out without touching here, for example, because I think we'll touch there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, no. Why? This program, but it was working before. Why you disconnect things without asking? Okay, so again, select, choose, rotate, let's go up, and of course it's touching. I knew it. What if it opens on the other side? So let's close everything and let's make this one open from the other side. Let's make this one open from the other side. Of course, it's the wrong side because here we have things. But now, I don't know. You later we see what we can do with you. Now go away. Go away. Can you please go fucking away? Thank you. Come on. 2 hours for something so simple. So, again, you can go here. This will be stopped somehow, still don't know how. Give me something to make the movement. One of these. Just need for testing. Okay. So, open this. Wait, now. Can we move this way as well? No, because probably will touch. Not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. One thing at a time. So, open this way. Okay. Open this way as well. Open this way as well. Now they are too much open, but I don't care. I simply need to test. Now, can this go out without go crazy? Oh, tired. I'm so tired. Why you keep disconnecting parts? Who the hell tell you this? Who? Why? Why you take decision by yourself? Okay. And this one will stop here because we have the stopper, the bracket. Then we can rotate this one here. And actually this one can also stop this one. Let's see. If you open, this one will touch here. And I don't like it. And I really don't like this. Nope, don't like it. Nope. Here you can see the hatches. They open inward, not outward. So we want the same here as well. Sly folks, I've been keeping an eye out of more 1, 2, 3,500 scale hollow builds. The last one was the Covenant ship, I guess. I would like to build another Covenant ship, the light cruiser this time. Trying to remember the name. The CCS class battle cruiser that is more or less as big as the Pillar of Autumn. So if you checked my Pillar of Autumn, you will know how big will be this one as well. Slightly longer than the Pillar of Autumn. And the CSS battle cruiser, let's see if I can find a photo. So even people who don't know what we are talking about can maybe recognize it. I think this photo. Open image. We can have a higher resolution image. I'm searching for some good reference. You know what? Let's open, even if it's not high resolution, it's just to have an idea. So this one. As next, Halo. Oh, found it. No, not high resolution at all. Okay, high resolution. Found it. This one. So should be my next 3,500 scale ship. What do you think? I really like it, and would be quite large because the real length is 1,782 meters. That in scale, what is my unit converter? So is 1,760. No, wait, 82 meters in 1 to 3,500 will be 63 studs or 50 centimeters. Quite large. More or less as my pillar autumn. That is the pillar autumn. How long is it? More or less should be the same. Not completely. The pillar autumn Hudson class. Yes, I would just want the sides, the length. Okay, is a bit shorter. Is 1,171. So 41 studs or 33 centimeters. Okay. So more or less that's slightly longer than the pillar autumn. Not so large. 50 centimeters I think is not a big deal. Even though there are many purple parts that will be tricky to achieve just because of it, but should be possible. I'm working on a couple of 1 to 3,500 scale frigates. Okay, from the UNSC side they would like to build a destroyer. No, I don't remember the name of all the ships. The destroyer, the one with the very triangular nose. No, I don't remember the name. That is more or less as big as the standard frigate, the Paris class frigate. So they are quite small, and maybe I can make it as a free instruction. Halo destroyer ship. Let's see if I can find Marathon. No, the Marathon is the same. Halberd class. I would like to make the Halberd class and the frigate from Halo 4. That is the very bad looking 343 frigate. I really don't like how they did it, but it's easy to build. So the Halberd class. I would like to make the Halberd class that is in a dimension 485 meters, so quite small. Quite small compared to the other. Just to have a variety of smaller ships, so you can have, you know, on one side for the Covenant, the CCS battle cruiser. That is very big, with the other one, don't remember, I already did, that is smaller, and maybe something else smaller. And on the other side the UNSC with the Pillar Autumn, the Cairo Station, that is the mech cannon, frigate, destroyer, and something like this. Of course, very difficult, but we can also try something bigger in the future, even though bigger ships are the Infinity is 5 kilometers, or the super carrier, well, not the super carrier, no, yes, is the super carrier, or is the super heavy carrier. We have two kind of carriers for the Covenant that are exactly the same shape, they are identical, except for a little detail. One is a 5 kilometers long, like the Infinity. The other, exactly same shape, but is 29 kilometers long. I think it is a bit more difficult to make, especially in Lego, because 29 kilometers, you will need something like 8 meters, if I calculated it right. Let's check it. But 29 I have here is not even present kilometers. 29,000 meters. In meters, yes, is 8.2 meters. No. No. I'm sorry. So the super heavy carrier, or what's the name of the... nope. But we have the exactly same shape, shrink in only 5 kilometers. That would be 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters is a lot. Still quite big, so infinity and similar dimension shapes, I'm not really sure. They are really quite large. Something less than 1 meter, you can ask for it. Where are the comments? Ah, okay, wrong page. Yo guys, I'm new here. Hello, Sundowner. Sundowner. Is it a Call of Duty image there? I'm not sure. It's very small from here. Halberd class is rather interesting. It's one of my favorite Halo ships. So the Mulsan class. Not sure which one is it. Let's search. Halo. Is a light frigate. Let's search it here so you can also check together. Is this is a shrinked version of the Paris class kind of frigate? But is 469 feet. Okay, is very small. 456. The Paris class should be the same. Paris class frigate, Halo. 535. So it's slightly shorter than it. Okay, this one is very possible, and I can make it as a free instruction because it will be quite small. The overall design is similar to my frigate, so this one is really possible if you like it. Should take probably 1 hour or a little bit more to make it for me. So also because I already have the design on my frigate. Otherwise, it will take a little bit more, like 4 or 5 hours. It may be strange, but very small things are sometimes more difficult than bigger one because you are limited in space. So in so less space you have to add details, so that's why sometimes it takes longer. But this shape is really similar to my frigate. Should not be a problem. Also because from what I can see here, the bridge is the same. This one is the same but shrinked. Also here the sides are the same but less wide. So yeah, this one is just like a shrinked frigate. Some designs similar to the Paris class. So yep. Yes, here you can see one next to the other. And they are really similar. Should not be a big deal, especially because we can keep the bridge. That was one of the most difficult things. Yep, should not be a problem. And thanks to high resolution images like this one, it's even easier for me to find the details. Yep, this one is really possible. 1, 2, 3, 4 engines. This one is a fifth engines, not clearly. There seems 3 engines, 3 and 3. It's not so clear from here. Oh, okay, yeah. Here is very visible. So we have 2 main engines, 2 really small. The really small in 3500 scale are not even so visible. Here you can see this big one seems the 5 kilometer or the 29 kilometers, not sure. However, that one is really possible, so in the future keep reminding me and probably I'll make it as a project. The Mulsanne class. So yeah, just remember to keep asking for it, so will probably arrive. It's not really difficult, I can easily make it, would not be a problem. Especially if your comment receive many thumbs up, will probably be the next one. So let's go back on our main problem. We want the opening on the other side. So let's go back to this. Okay, because until here was good. The problem was only that, the main problem in this case was the the landing gear when opening was touching here and not fully going outside. How we can fix it? One way could be music, stop it. Okay. One way could be making this one shorter. So now it's a 6, okay? Let's say we make it 5. Of course, we do not have a single 5 long thing. Move it backward just for testing. Okay? We make this one 5, so we have to make this one longer. At this point, if we make these two longer, we can use this system. So we have also the hatches the same dimension. And is touching somewhere. Yes, because at this point also this one and this one have to go. Later, now it's not important. Again, where are the hatches? Okay, we have to add these two here. That for unknown reasons are touching. Yes, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have to go slightly. Okay, backward. They are disconnected. It would be interesting and better to have a single part, but we don't. We have or 2 or 8. 8 is no bueno. Can we add another one here without colliding with the world? No, we are colliding with the world. Can we add something this way? Okay. For now, is not my favorite solution, to be honest. This way. Okay, we cannot open them together unless we do this. Remove this one. You can go here in the middle. Okay. And then we can add something else here, but as usual, we are in a testing phase. It's not our main purpose. What we need is simply to test functionalities. Okay, let's see. This one is open. Then we can open this one on the back. This way. Okay. Let's open the other one to the other side. I know they are open too much, it's not important. And to me, it seems that this time everything should work. From here, let's see. Can we take this one out without problems? New language. I'm trying to not launch my computer from through the window. Also because it's not the computer fault, it's this fucking program. Why you keep disconnecting things? Reconnect. Calm down. Click here. Click here. Move down. Click and... Okay. Okay. Then you can rotate, moving. Everything else is already tested because we did it before. Okay, it seems to work. What do you think? Now these two have the same dimension. This one is very small, it's almost not visible. That is actually like the real one. See, here you can see only the two big hatches. So they open, now that, wait a second. From here is not visible, but do they open only inside? Because they are actually quite long from here. Let's search for more reference. Landing, flying. No, this one is a 3D model. No, this one is the front one. Nope. No, this one I need later for... Okay, you. And also here, but here is less visible. Nope. Okay, here. I just want to zoom. Can I zoom? Okay. Okay, here we have a big one outside, a big one inside here, and a small one here. Not really clear. But it seems the bigger one is outside. Well, in our case the dimensions are quite similar. So the big one is big enough. This one should be smaller, but it's not possible. Maybe. I need more reference. Okay. Also here you can see the open image new tab. Also here, to be honest, the hatch opens outside, almost touch the landing gear. And then we have another big one on the front that opens inside. So we have one big one here and one big one here. Maybe our previous design was better. So my previous design that I made without even properly checking was actually more realistic. See, as I told you, the landing gears, they simply rotate when they go inside. Unfortunately, we cannot do it, but... Looks funny. What? Wait. Dart, are we going to check Spartan's Leo do today? Yes. Thank you for the reminder. In 7 minutes from now, the live stream will stop and we will spend the last 15 minutes or 15-20 minutes on the Leopard 2. So thank you for the reminder. Actually, if the next time you can help me remind when I don't know what time is it, but usually the live stream in my case in this moment is 9 p.m. 9 and 8 minutes p.m. So if you remind me when the hour finish, so in my case it is 9, in your country something else, is better so we can check the last 20 minutes more or less your projects. Do you use LDD or Studio? I was using LDD until 3 years ago when they stopped updating the program, so I moved to Studio. That is a much more powerful program, but also much more difficult to use. So if you want to start from scratch using these programs, try downloading the LDD first, even though there are less parts because it's outdated. But for learning, I think it's a better program. I mean the funny wheel inclination. Okay. Yep. This is weird. If it was straight, it would be easier for us closing everything. But, you know, I'm stupid. I want things to be more realistic. Having a good reference, it may seem stupid or unneeded, but actually it makes a lot of difference. Here is very, very clear how they open. So see, 1 and 2 are almost the same sides from here. The outside one seems a little bit larger, while the inside one a little bit shorter, just like what we did before, while the front one is actually a single huge piece and opens inside. So actually the bigger one is the inside one, while here for us is the opposite. This one is very small. But it has more or less the same dimension, no, shape. Is larger above and shorter lower. Well, actually for us should be the opposite, if you want to cover it perfectly. But while this one is bigger there, here I think is okay this way, because it works. I'm not sure about the back. What do you think? We want to keep them same dimension, so with rails. Well, if we have to use rails, they have to be same dimension. We cannot choose. Or if we don't want to keep the same dimension, we can make them larger outside, shorter inside, so with a 2x4 here and a 1x4 here. So this way, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Remove for a second, let's go into tile. Something like this. One goes here and one goes here. Something this way. Let's try closing this again inside this way. Boom. Boop, it touched it. So something this way. Let's see. This one should be able to close without problem. One goes here and one goes here. And close. What do you think? Rails or I don't know. This one is flatty and it seems to be more like the real one. Actually, to be precise, let's open properly everything. This one should go more this way, right? Now 1 and 2 have more or less the same dimension that you can see here. The inside one have more or less the same dimension as well. That's interesting because it means we are doing the things properly. So these two inside, they are similar. The outside one should be bigger. Let's open everything. How it looks like when everything is properly open. So you go here. To be precise, you should stop. Why the collision is never working properly when I need it? Okay, now it's colliding, so cannot move anymore. This one has to rotate, so you have to disconnect, rotate, reconnect inside. Perfect. And then we have to put this one out until gravity do the trick. And the gravity and the collision do the trick. In this moment, collision is not doing the job. Okay, should be right. Nope, it was better before. Okay, should be it. Okay, and this is how should look like. So from here, where is it? From the front. This is the distance, the length from the, you know, the main fuselage. From here, okay, here is more visible. So this one, that is the inside one actually, not the outside one. I'm confused. Ah yes, because we have done yes. This one is longer compared to the other, but I would like to check the other. Why I cannot see it? Ah yes. Because the back one, it's something normal, but when you open the landing gear, the back one they close again. You don't need to keep them open. Every aircraft, to increase the performance, they close them again and keep only the one needed, this one, open. Then they open them again, close the landing gear and close everything. It's quite normal. Also here for the front landing gear, these two can be closed again during landing and keep only this open. So I don't know why here they keep them open. Not sure, but also here, see, they are all open, but actually you can close these two and close these two again. You don't need to keep all the hatches open. I don't know if there is a procedure to follow, because sometimes it also depends for, you know, this increase the dragging of the aircraft. So during landing, they help to slow down, because you have more aerial surface that slow down the airplane. But during the takeoff, maybe they are a problem, so they close them. So not sure how it works in this case. Did you ever try to change the 2-axle with a lipstick minifig? Yes, before I was always using the lipstick. I always used the lipstick before using this one, but I am not sure what same sides. Okay, you all prefer the same dimension. In this case, I'll follow your suggestion. So let's go back to the rail one. 1 and 2. Okay, that of course later will be modified to increase the connection, probably. not sure. I have to work on it. And okay, I see the time is finished, so now we will check the Leopard 2. Bar 2L exists. This one is a 2L bar. It's this one. Is part 78258. That's why before I was using the lipstick. Before the lipstick, I moved to this one. After the lipstick, when they introduced this one. I don't know how much new is it, but it's very common and it's not even so expensive. In a dark bluish gray and white is less expensive according to the program. So this is the 2L bar. Then you can rotate the purple part. Which purple part? Which purple part? Purple part. So you can rotate the purple part. You mean if you mean here, you don't need the bar, because this one I choose the one with axle, but I can change this system if I want it to rotate. I have simply to change this one. Now I'll show you. So in the meanwhile, if you confirm me you were speaking about this thing to rotate, it's quite simple. The only problem is I'm not sure, as you said, if it can withstand the weight. This one has friction, so keep in mind that everything here will have friction. This one has friction. Okay. So see, this one has friction as well, and I can simply connect this one inside. Of course, here I have to find the alternative. Okay, the one with the pin. But see, it's the same system. The axle can go inside here. The only difference is that this one can rotate now. See? Can rotate. The only thing I'm not sure, so remove you and add the new system. The only thing I'm not, why you don't want to collaborate? Move this one here. Sorry, but the program do not want to collaborate, so let's change everything. Okay, what happening? Can you explain me what? Why? Sometimes I have no idea what happened. Okay, so keep in mind that here we have the friction. So this one is a stronger connected, so it's more difficult to make this movement. But we have the weight of an entire aircraft. So yes, you can rotate it, but gravity probably will simply do this to the aircraft, simply because of the weight. That's why I thought, no, bad idea. I prefer to connect and disconnect everything. Okay. So yeah, for now let's save, file, new, and let's start checking this one. File, open, Leopard. Then I have Maximator projects. Open. Boom. Let me read some comments and we continue. Between the purple and the white one, let me answer first this. Between the purple and the white one. Ah, so you want to make rotate from here. Rotate from here, rotate from here, so keeping this one straight. I don't think that it's needed the rotation, to be honest. I don't think it's needed the rotation here. But yes, you can use the 2L bar, the one it's present here. Again, the number you can see it in the lower left corner. 78258. 78258 is the 2L bar. But again, no, I don't think here is needed. There is no reason to make this one rotate, no? It's not needed. So, Leopard 2 will be. Okay. Let's analyze. Well, first let's close the Super Hornet. Don't save, already saved. Closed. Okay, now. It goes faster. Less parts, you know. Having two of them open simultaneously is no bueno. Let's check first 2, 4, 6, 7 wheels. So this one is already good because the number of wheels is okay. I really like how it turned out the front slope here. Is very sharp. So I like how it turned out this. The lights, I kinda like it, but the most interesting part in tanks for me is always the turret. I used this one as well. It's a good solution. This one is quite fat. I think these are wheels. Are all the colors available? I don't think. This one seems... Yes, this one is a wheel. I think it's available only in black. Yep. This part is made only in black. So, color validator. Okay, there are not so many color problems. Well, not so many. Here there are 5, 2, 5. Okay, the colors are to be fixed a little. To be... like... you know, buildable with official bricks. This remote gun is very cute and small, but actually it's me or is not. I think it's not in minifigure scale. No, I think it's in minifigure scale. It looks slimmer. This remote gun is quite cute. I like the design. It's similar to the one I adopted on the T90. Mine is just higher. Here the hatches can open sideways, but you cannot open both of them simultaneously this way because they collide with each other. So you cannot open them together. This is something I don't like. I see there is a space to place the minifigure, but this way you cannot place two minifigures together. Moreover, they also on the real one they open frontward and back. Let me check. Leopard 2A6. They should open one frontward and one backward. It would be useful to find not visible. I'm not sure how they open. Oh, they open sideways. But maybe... What I clicked? No, I don't want to save anything. I simply want to open the image in a new tab. From here it seems they open on the side, but outside, not inside. From here. Not really visible, but... This one seem the hatch. So I think it opens sideways. This one is a 3D model, but okay, yes, it's more believable. Because it looks like, yes, it's more similar to the one we have seen. So yes, it opens backward. This one slightly on the side. In Lego, not possible. So backward is the solution. So they open backward, not inward. So if you can simply rotate the mechanism 90 degrees, it's better. Maybe you didn't because of this. Well, but this one can be moved slightly. Let's see. If you don't want to move so far to the mechanism, you need these two parts here, okay? So this one can be made closer. Not here, not here. Well, I think this one is the closer solution possible. Or can be made, you know, removing this one, using one of these. Wait. Something like this is the closer solution. Oops. Or, sorry, I'm trying something this way, but maybe it's more on the middle, I don't know. I think this one has to stay a little bit further, simply to achieve the proper movement. Unless, actually, to open only one is enough. To keep this one in position, because I don't know if this is the reason. I'm simply guessing this is the reason. Move this one a little bit lower. Sorry. Here, to open this one, you need just a simple plate modified, the 2x1 long. Where is it? This one. Where is it? It was here. Sorry, a second. Where is it? Found it. This one is enough. See? This way can open, but still keeping the design you decided. On the other side, okay, you have nothing to stop it. So, I think is the only thing I really don't like, because it's less realistic. Everything else is pretty nice. Also here I choose the same kind of chaff launchers, small grenade launchers, like it. There is something in the inside, I don't know. You designed also the inside? No. You have only structure here. Let's check if there is something here. Ah, okay, you designed the engine. That is a V12. V12, I don't remember, but yes, I think it's a V12, so it's right. I think also the A6 adopted a V12. Or it was a V10. No, V12 probably. MTU V12, okay. Twin turbo diesel engine. Okay, V12 is right, but probably is not in vertical, but should be in horizontal. Probably. Let's check. No, it's in vertical. Here you can see this is the main gear. So here is where are connected the tracks that are here. The two are on the back. So okay, this design is good. Only the circles here should be larger. But except for that, well, should be a little bit wider. Except for that is very good. Then here we have the rotating mechanism. And we have no pilot inside. Okay, the inside is not designed. But why adding the engine? You added the engine so you can actually check it from here? No, I think there are no hatches. If you design the engine, you should also find a way to check it from outside. So you can make, for example, this part disconnectable. Maybe it is, and it's me, stupid, that didn't notice. Wait a second. Maybe I did something. No, I think it's completely close. So the best suggestion I can give you is to make this wall section a single plate and adding it on the top only with maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 studs, and in the middle you use tiles. This way you can disconnect this wall part and check the engine, because it's a little bit it's a shame to have the engine designed but you cannot actually look inside from no, or maybe from the back. I'm trying to find the secrets. Maybe from here, maybe from here you can disconnect and check the inside. Nope, neither. So my only two suggestions are to improve the tank, that is very good. I really like it, and you can immediately say it's a Leopard. I think it's immediately recognizable. The only two suggestion is making the back part openable, so you can check the engine inside, because otherwise it's a shame. And here, there's two hatches, especially this one is the only thing I don't like. And this is the opening direction would be better this way. And that's it. Actually, also this viewer, if you want, you can copy my design, that I think is slightly better. It's similar. I show you. You can simply use this other one here, so remove you and add you with this one closer, and to make it shorter, the minifigure body part, no, body wear with this one. It has a name, but I don't remember, that's why I have to search for it. Okay, this one. This way. I don't know, I think it looks cooler. It's almost the same, but I think this way looks cooler. But again, up to you. Everything else, very nice. Like it. The side skirts look very great too. Again, completely agree. They are very, very, very good. You really nail it. The shape. I also like how here were added the. I don't know why it's not present here. These are the mirror that can be opened and closed. I like the idea to make them openable and closable, even though I'm not sure you can actually do it. Now, collision give us the okay, but sometimes I don't believe the program. When you do this movement, here should touch and should not be able to go lower than this. Now, I don't know why the collision give us the okay, but here you can see it goes through the tile here. See, it's longer. Maybe changing the color would make easier to understand. See, height. See, it continues inside, so this is not possible, unfortunately. But you can keep it open. There should be another one here, but everything else I think is pretty nice. The way you made the turret and the tank proportions is perfect. So very, very, very good. I don't have anything else to say. Very good. Except for some color problems, like again here this can be only in black because our tires cannot be in any other color, and here this other blue fix I did. Everything else is very good. Complete. And Aaron Gale, this looks awesome. This one is not my project in this case. Is one of the projects people send me to analyze at the end of live stream. And of course the live stream is finished. While what we were building, if you just want to have a look before we close, is the Super Hornet that it's here. Is almost complete. Probably will be ready for the next week, hopefully. Why there are parts somewhere? Okay. These are tests I was making. So I close the live stream with the beautiful view of the Super Hornet. Maybe like this. Final result is going to be pretty awesome. It was needed an update. Actually, just before closing, import. Yep, because open will not open. Super Hornet. Okay. This one was my previous Super Hornet. Okay, thank you for the mess. Very, very kind. The music stopped, but we do not care. Release. Delete the weapons, we do not need them. And let's check the differences between old Super Hornet and the new Super Hornet. Old versus new. I think my skills improved a bit during the years. Slightly. I think the new one is slightly improved. What do you think? I think the update was needed. really needed. It was time. And that's it. Also for today, that's all. Thank you for being with me as usual. I see both Cody and Danny, thanks for having us. It's fun. Spoiler, no spoiler Maximator, because I'm not building anything else. The only things I'm building in this moment is the A-18 Super Hornet. I don't have time anymore to side projects for now. So unless they are very small, but I don't have anything for this time. So hopefully next week. Again, Danny, no spoiler, because I have nothing underground building hidden. All the time, all the free time I have, I'm spending it on the A-18 Super Hornet, because it's been 1 month, maybe more, from the moment we started, but I have to work, so my free time is much less than before. Summer is always a mess for me in terms of work. So this is the only thing I have for now. Maybe next week I'll try to build something smaller, because after I release this one, maybe I can share some smaller Star Wars creation. I don't know. But for now, I want to finish this one as fast as possible. Also because I have to send it to my instruction farm, also known as, or AKA as Cody. So I have to finish it. So see ya next week. Okay, remember that this week there will be my usual video on Saturday, and yes, for us we will have the next live stream in 1 week from now. Let's close everything, and that's it. So have a nice day, dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever it is, and a nice day, nice weekend, and see you next week.